Hi you guys. I'm on my way to the post office to ship out the machete. And later today when I get back home, I'll announce the winner to the rucksack. And I wanted to tell you guys about a couple things. And I just ask that you please respect what I'm going to tell you, because this is something I've decided and it's my choice. My family doesn't know I'm having this surgery, and I'm not going to tell them that I'm having this surgery. They wouldn't be out there anyway, so there's no point in it. Anytime I've had a surgery and laid in the hospital for days, I always just laid there by myself. So that's why I don't say anything to anyone. Sandy knows all about this because I've had a long talk with her. And when I have this surgery, I'm giving her both sets of my keys and my wallet. And she knows where the title to this van is. And I've also told her what I want her to do with all my stuff. And I asked her if she would, in fact, truthfully do that. And she said she would. So when I have this surgery, I'm going to have her drop me off in Erie, Pennsylvania, and then I want her to go back home. I told her not to stay. Go back to New York. And they're sending me a pamphlet of paperwork that I gotta fill out, and I'm also requesting a DNR because I'm gonna sign a DNR and make sure that the surgical team has a copy of it, and that's a do not resuscitate order. Because when I had my heart stop during spermatocele surgery in Olean, New York, they had a hell of a time bringing me back, and they told me so. I know this because that's exactly what they told me. They said, we had a hard time bringing you back. And obviously they did, because my chest was killing me. And the paddles were right next to the bed I was laying in. So they jump-started me. Well, this time I'm having a DNR, to where if anything goes wrong, they are not to intervene at all. I do not want them to intervene. And the reason why I'm doing this, you guys, is because I've had a feeling deep down in my gut for a very, very long time. And it's why a lot of times I suffer with depression, is because I know that this lifestyle that I live is going to just continue on. And I'm no longer interested in that. I've done all I've cared to do. And I've been single for almost 30 years. Just under 30 years. And all the places that I've gone, all the things I've done throughout my life, year after year after year, I never met anybody. You try to strike up a conversation with somebody, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just, it is what it is. And I know come next spring and next summer, and all throughout 2022, I'd just be doing the same old that I've done all throughout this year. And in 2023, it would be the same thing again. Over and over and over again. I'm just not interested in it anymore. I'm having this surgery done because there's a high probability I won't survive it. 4 hours of being put under, I know for a fact something would happen with my heart to where it would probably stop again. Because I've been put under so many times, you guys, for so many surgeries, that it's almost like I've become allergic to the anesthetic. And then I suffer cardiac arrest. Well, this time I'm signing a DNR. And they're not to bring me back if anything goes wrong. They're just to back off and leave me alone. And that's why I'm having this done. I don't have any hope for the future. I don't see anything in my future at all. The way the world is today, you guys, is just not a world I want to be a part of anymore. Where everybody is cell phone crazed, text crazed. Everybody has to follow each other in what they do. Nobody can be different and unique in this world. Everybody has to be a robot, a zombie. It's not a world I care to be a part of. Even if I met a woman, she'd be like, what's your number? I'll text you. You can text me. I don't do that stuff. I don't do that stuff. She'd just look at me like, what are you, crazy? I don't do that stuff, you guys. And I can't find anyone else that doesn't either. Everybody wants what they want. Their gadgets. It's a world that cares nothing more than about their cell phones and video games. And you don't meet anybody in the outdoors. You never see anybody in the outdoors. And it's all thanks to social media. It's too important to always be connected to social media to always see what the hell's going on. Who's doing what. And I don't want any more years of it. I told Sandy, I says, you could either keep the van and drive the van until you hit a deer with it, or you could sell it, because right now used vehicles are worth more than what we paid for. This van would sell for more than what I paid for. And my camping and fishing gear, she could get 10% of what it's worth on Craigslist or Marketplace. I really don't care. That's why I'm doing this. I'd rather get the hell out of here. I've had enough of it. And, I've never told anybody this, but I've spent almost 30 years since Dawn flew out of my life and went to Denver with the kids, where her and I were a family. I've spent every year since then always thinking about her, wondering about her, and missing her. And it's only because I've never had anybody to replace her, to think about somebody else. And I'm really tired of thinking about her. She's not even worth thinking about, yet I think about her. I shouldn't give her 1 second of my time, but I do. And that's just the truth. And I've done that for almost 30 years. And I've never known a woman that wasn't a liar, that would tell you things that weren't true. Just like her telling me, she wanted to marry me and it was all bullshit. She really fooled me because I was on cloud 9. But what I thought was going to be a life of being on cloud 9 ended up being just a life of being under the clouds. Gray clouds. There is no cloud 9 in this world. There is no truth in this world. And true happiness doesn't exist. That's been proven to me. You may disagree with that statement, but it's been proven to me. Not even my own mother was worth a damn. I grew up in a home that had no love at all. There was no love. There was no hugging. There was no anyone saying, I love you. Nothing. And if I ever got that from a girlfriend, it was all just bullshit. The hugs were always empty and meaningless. It was not like a really tight hug that really felt like the person loved you. It was just kind of a light and then a little pat on the back, and it was all just like greeting a stranger. And so everything in this world is fake. That DNR that I signed will guarantee that if something happens again like it did during my other surgery, they won't be able to bring me back, because I was pissed when they brought me back into that loud, noisy trauma room with all those people in it. And then they told me they had a hard time bringing me back. It's literally like I woke up in a slum compared to where I was. This time they won't be able to do it. So Sandy will take me out to my appointment for my surgery, and then she'll go home. And I'm having her take my keys and my wallet with her. And I told her, as far as my bank accounts go, as long as she has my ATM card, I told her, I says, just go every day, because there's a $500 limit on the ATM. You can only draw out $500 at a time. And I said, just go every day and draw out $500 and just keep doing that until it's all gone. And then the bank will just close out the account for zero balance. So that's what I told her to do. When I get back, I'll announce the winner to the rucksack, and then I'll get that shipped out tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again.